I shall steal a twin, my dear friend. Before you wake up, I must protect my marriage. Sorry, dear friend.
Long ago, in the dusty golden deserts of Rajasthan, where mighty forts touched the sky and colorful caravans crossed the sands, there lived a kind and gentle woman named Mira. She was married to a humble potter named Arjun. They lived in a small mud house on the edge of a quiet village, far from the glittering palaces of kings. Mira's heart was full of dreams. Every night she would rub her growing belly and whisper to the child inside, "You will have a good life, my little one." But fate had prepared a much greater story, one of love, loss, betrayal, and unbreakable motherly bonds. One stormy night, under the flickering light of an oil lamp, Mira gave birth to not one, but two beautiful baby boys, identical twins. They had the same tiny hands, the same dark hair, and the same sweet cry that filled the little house with joy. Arjun wept with happiness. The village women came to bless the babies, calling them a divine gift from the gods. But in the same grand city, inside a magnificent marble palace, lived Mira's childhood friend, Priya. Priya had married a powerful nobleman and lived in unimaginable wealth. Yet her heart was broken. Only days earlier, she had given birth to a stillborn son. Priya cried day and night, feeling that her life had lost all meaning. When Priya heard that her old friend Mira had delivered twin boys, something dark stirred inside her grieving heart. Late one night, while the village slept and the desert winds howled, Priya came secretly to Mira's house with her trusted maid. Seeing the two identical babies sleeping side by side, she made a terrible decision. She swapped one of the infants, taking the stronger-looking baby and leaving her own dead child's clothes behind as a cruel cover. The next morning, Mira woke up and found only one baby beside her. Her heart shattered. She cried bitterly, believing that one of her twins had died in the night. The village mourned with her. Arjun tried to console his wife, but the pain never truly left Mira's soul. She named the remaining child Karan and poured every drop of her love into him. They lived in poverty, but their home was filled with warmth. Karan grew up helping his mother fetch water, working with clay in his father's workshop, and listening to stories under the stars.
Meanwhile, in the grand palace, Priya named the stolen child Vikram. He was raised as a prince, surrounded by servants, silk clothes, the best tutors, and the finest foods. Vikram had everything a boy could desire, except the strange emptiness he sometimes felt in his heart. Years passed like the flowing desert winds. Karan grew into a strong, honest, and kind young man. He worked hard every day to support his aging parents. He had a gentle smile and a birthmark shaped like a small crescent moon on his left shoulder. Mira would often look at him and whisper, "You had a brother once. I wish you could have known him." In the palace, Prince Vikram became an expert swordsman and rider. He was respected and admired, yet he often felt restless. He carried the same crescent moon birthmark on his left shoulder. Sometimes he would stand on the palace balcony at night, staring toward the distant village lights, feeling an unexplained pull toward the world beyond the golden walls. When both boys turned 18, destiny began to weave its threads together. A grand festival was held in the city to celebrate the king's birthday. People from every village came, including Karan and his mother Mira. As Karan walked through the crowded streets, he bumped into a tall, finely dressed young man. Their eyes met. For a moment, both felt a strange shock, as if they were looking into a mirror. They laughed it off and began talking. They discovered they shared the same interests, the same way of speaking, and the same birthmark. They quickly became friends, spending the entire festival together. At the same festival, Karan met Annika, the beautiful and free-spirited daughter of a wealthy merchant. Annika disliked the stiff rules of high society. She loved living simply, walking in the markets, and talking freely. She and Karan fell deeply in love. When Karan excitedly told his friend Vikram about the girl he wanted to marry, Vikram's face changed. The girl was Annika, his own betrothed. Jealous thoughts began to grow in Vikram's mind. Priya also became deeply worried. Dark thoughts filled her mind about how to protect her secret. The next day, shocking news spread. Karan had been found dead in the desert, killed by bandits. The village mourned deeply. Mira collapsed in unbearable grief. Annika was heartbroken. Vikram felt heavy guilt, but Karan had survived the brutal attack. Badly wounded, he was found by a group of hunters who secretly nursed him back to health in a remote place. They advised him to stay hidden until it was safe. While Karan remained hidden, a respected seer arrived at the palace with a terrifying prophecy. A shadow from the past threatens the prince's bloodline. Unless a great family sacrifice is made within 7 days, death will visit the palace. The king ordered deep investigations. The rituals revealed a shocking truth. Prince Vikram did not carry the royal blood. The secret of the twin swap was finally uncovered. Priya's crime came to light. Then, on the day of Karan's memorial, a figure walked into the village square. It was Karan, alive. The entire village erupted in disbelief and joy. Mira held her son tightly, weeping with happiness. Annika ran to him with tears of joy. The brothers reunited as twins. Vikram embraced Karan, all jealousy gone. Annika confessed she had only ever loved Karan. With nobility, Vikram stepped aside and supported their love. Priya begged for forgiveness. Mira forgave her. Karan and Annika were married in a joyful village ceremony. Vikram returned to his biological parents and later married a princess who truly loved him. The two brothers remained close, using their combined strength to help the poor and bring justice. The crescent moon birthmark they both carried became a symbol of destiny, forgiveness, and the power of truth.